Good morning everyone, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I'm sitting in amongst watering mess at the moment. I have been having a very pottery watery morning. And today I'm really excited because I'm going to RHS Wisley, which I have actually... So I have filmed this video, or have tried to film this video 3 times now. This is my 3rd attempt today, and I'm hoping it's 3rd time lucky. Basically, RHS Wisley, for those of you that don't know, is kind of like a little mini Kew Gardens. It is absolutely amazing. It's got these beautiful grounds, it's got loads of outdoor plants, but the main reason that I wanted to go there is it's got this incredible glass house. I think it's like 3/4 of an acre. It's huge, and it's got loads of amazing tropical plants, and it's just really, really exciting. And yeah, the reason that I'm filming this video for the 3rd time today is that me and my friend Sarah, who are going again today, went the first time, and the glass house we didn't realise was having works done on it, so we could see it from afar but we couldn't actually go in. And then the second time we went to try again. We went and kind of had a leisurely lunch, and we were like, oh, can't wait to go to the glass house after this. And then we suddenly heard a bell ringing, and we ran round to the glass house, and they were like, nope, sorry, no more people allowed. So here we are. We are going first thing in the morning. It's currently about 9 o'clock. She's going to come pick me up, and then we're going to drive there together, and hopefully I will be able to show you some amazing plants, because I've never been in the glass house before. I've seen pictures of it, I've seen other people's videos on it, but I've never been in there myself, and I haven't seen anything on it since they've redone it all, so I think there's going to be some incredible things. Also, Wisley have a phenomenal garden centre there. They have loads of great house plants, so I thought I could show you around the garden centre. And I don't plan on coming away with any plants, but I've said that before and it's happened, so I guess we will just wait and see. Wow, that was a waffly intro, wasn't it? But anyway, hello if you're new here. My name's Claire and this is Yoli. I make videos all about houseplant care, sharing tips and tricks I've learned over the years to help keep your plants happy and healthy. And yeah, I haven't got out of the house with you guys in a while. I haven't done a vloggy kind of houseplant tour UK type thing in a while. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna stop talking now, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. So as I say, it is just after 9 o'clock at the moment. I would have thought Sarah will be here any minute. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a tidy up from my watering shenanigans this morning, have a quick coffee, and then we will be on our way. Oh, who's such a pretty girl. Hello, baby. As we were driving there, we were joking about what was going to go wrong this time. We checked the RHS website to make sure the glass house was definitely open, but we decided that we were going to head straight there when we arrived, just to be on the safe side. I didn't fancy a 4th attempt at this. Oh my god, it's open! Yay, finally! There were so many amazing plants, a lot of which I'd never even heard of before, but one of the very first ones to catch my eye was this little Aristolucia. It's not a genus you see very often, and since I've been struggling to keep a different species alive in my own collection, it was so awesome to see one here doing so well. Looking at
how things were being grown in the glasshouse made me think of some of the things I wanted to change up in my own collection and potential new things I could play about with to keep my plants happy. Indoor trees, ponds, and even mini waterfalls came up in conversation, and how I could make that work in my plant room, but I think this might be the case of my ideas being bigger than my toolbox. Definite food for thought though. Something we noticed too was that even though the plants were incredible and in great condition, there were a few issues here and there. We saw signs of pests, potential fungal issues, and symptoms of root rot. This was weirdly comforting to see and quite reassuring as a plant parent myself. It's just proof that despite growing in near perfect controlled conditions, plant issues will always exist, and often it's nothing personal. I was studying the glasshouse conditions as we walked around, and there weren't any obvious grow lights that I could see. Obviously there's plenty of natural light pouring in through the glass panels, but it's quite amazing to see just how huge a lot of these plants have grown, despite not receiving the light intensity they would be in their natural habitat. There also seemed to be a misting system that turned on for a minute or so every so often, and that, along with the water features, kept the humidity nice and high. I think the thing I found the most inspiring about it all was just seeing these plants growing in such a natural way. Instead of being lined up on shelves or in pots like I'm used to doing, they were part of this vast landscape. Terrestrial plants growing directly from the ground, with epiphytes happily growing from them, all the way up to the canopy. And carpets of creeping plants covered so many of the beds and looked absolutely gorgeous. I've said it before, but this has really made me want to try and bring a bit more of that natural look into my own collection at home, even if it's just small touches, like using more natural materials or creating little pockets that feel more like a mini ecosystem as opposed to just individual pots. Another plant I was ogling over was this one here. I couldn't see a label for it, but I'm pretty sure it's a Xanthosoma violaceum, which I actually have at home. Mine's tiny right now and growing in an old candle jar, but seeing the potential of this plant and just how huge it's capable of growing blew my mind and made me realise I need to be giving mine some more attention. I was also totally obsessed with this plant, but I could not see a label anywhere telling me what it was. Can any of you ID it for me? I really want it. I could have spent all day with the tropical plants, but the glasshouse also had a section at the back for cacti, succulents, and plants that typically live in more of an arid environment. There were some huge specimens back here, lots of cool aloes, some really unusual gasteria, agave, and so much more. I was completely blown away by the euphorbias. The bottom of them had corked so much to support the weight and size of the plants as they grew, making them look like beautiful trees. I can only dream of mine one day reaching this size. I'd likely need a new house if that were the case too. Once we'd had a good mooch around the glasshouse, we made our way to the garden centre, because how could we not? Every time I've been here, they've always had such a gorgeous, diverse mix of plants. It's always been very tempting, and this time was no different.
Hello. I am sorry if that section of the video ended a little bit abruptly. Something obviously had to go wrong. This is the third time we were going to Wisley, and it wouldn't be right if something didn't go a little bit wrong. My phone that I was filming on overheated and then just decided to randomly die, so I made it round all the glasshouse, got all the footage I wanted from there. But the garden centre, I think I only got about 5 minutes worth, if that, of stuff from that. But I did come back with a couple of plants, which I will show you in a minute. Oh my goodness, but what a lovely day. It's been such a fun planty day. I also have just been at my friend's house for the afternoon. We went back to hers afterwards. She also got quite a few plants. And we were just doing some kind of plant rehabby stuff in her collection together, which was so nice. And I wasn't going to buy anything, but I've ended up coming away with 2 plants today. And one of them, which I'm going to show you first, is one that I just spotted in the last 5 minutes. The other one I was clutching the whole way around the garden centre, and I'll get to that one. But this one is an Aglaonema aqua green. And how gorgeous is this? I'm such a massive, as you guys know, I'm such a massive Aglaonema fan, but I've never seen one with foliage quite this colour. I mean, aqua is the perfect way to describe it because it is almost like you're looking at the plant from underwater. I feel like the light at this time of day is not doing it justice, but it's so pretty. And I've built such a lovely collection of various Aglaonema that I'm just continuing to go. I think they are the hardiest, just lowest maintenance, wonderful, beautiful plants. And yeah, whenever I see one that I'm not familiar with, I'm always very tempted. And this one, it grabbed me. It was £19, which is, I was going to say a little on the spenny side. It's a lot to pay for a plant, but like I say, I love the genus. I love my Aglaonema collection. I don't have anything like it, so I thought that was a fair price to pay. However, the second plant, what have I gone and done? So it's a plant that I said, oh no, I'm not going to try again with that one for a while. However, my friend Sarah came up to me and she was like, Claire, they've got this plant and it's £8. £8. It's a little baby Anthurium warocquianum. Just look at it, it's so adorable. And I know that this is one that previously, in fact, the last 3 times, hello sweetheart, the last 3 times I have tried with this plant, I have not got on well with. I've never grown it from such a little baby before, so I think maybe this is the time. Firstly, what a great price £8 is. I remember when these plants, even little ones like this, would go for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So the fact that you can now pick these up, what are you doing, Yuli? The fact you can now pick them up so cheaply is incredible. And yeah, there were about 6, I think, to choose from in the little baby plant selection. And I went through all of them and I was like, which one do I think is the best one? And the reason that I picked this one is because it's got 2 little growth points and in fact 2 little leaves coming out from here. So I feel like it gives me a really good shot at getting things right with the plant. I was chatting to my friend as well about the ways in which I'm gonna maybe mix things up a little bit this time and try and grow this one. I think I'm going to focus on lots of aeration around the roots. So I will probably opt for like a tower pot like this one in a smaller size to start with. I might even make a few more air holes just so that it's got loads of aeration around the roots. And I think I'm going to go in with something really, really chunky, like orchid bark, moss, tree fern fibre, like a few worm castings, and then just really focus on fertilisation. Yeah, I'm insanely excited and very scared because I don't want to get it wrong. And this one is just such a pretty little one. But I feel like maybe, you guys, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the time. So I will keep you updated and I will let you know how it goes. I'm actually thinking, just to kind of make sure I really stay on top, I might log the process of caring for this one and like do a little update every week or so. And then in a few months' time, I don't know, see how I get on. But yes, so what a lovely day. I've had the best time. Oh my goodness, the plants in the glass house were out of this world. Again, it just makes me want to create my own little glass house one day. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming with me if you've made it this far. And if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video.
Stay sexy, plant lovers.